Good morning, gang. This is John, your host on Mgtow is Freedom. I'm back. You're back. We're all back. The Board of Truth is back. Before I get into the video, though, I want to do a couple of things. Something I haven't been saying lately is click the thumbs up. Share this video with other men. Either verbally tell them about going to Mgtow videos on YouTube. Send them emails, text, Gmail, smoke signals, don't matter. All right. And of course, give all videos a thumbs up from all video makers. The reason is YouTube has stepped up their program of censorship. Censorship comes in many forms. It can be financial, it can be outright censorship, it can be hiding the ability to find these videos. So cutting and pasting the address and sending that to people. Very, very helpful in spreading the word. If you're not a subscriber, click subscribe. Do it now. You won't be sorry. Okay, another big word here that I'm going to get into is we've got the Board of Truth. It's a very good tool for teaching. But in addition to that, trying to bring it out more often, having some more fun and keeping the variety going, is in the afternoons. I'm going to try and re-release my older favorites, John's favorite videos he's done, so that we have a new video out in the morning, and then we've got a second video release later in the day. Just puts more Mgtow onto YouTube, so if you don't want to watch that second video, or you start to watch and you don't like it, hey, you can turn it off. No big deal. But there's going to be more Mgtow material out there, because this is important material. It's important material because it helps men who've been jerked around, right? Understand why. Let them know what they can do about it. Right? Give you the ammunition you need to protect yourself with return fire. Alright, so today we're going to get into, start right up here, man, right? That's you, that's me, that's all men. We're going to talk about what men do and how we are hijacked. The hijacking of masculinity. So I'm going to put this delicious cup of coffee down and we're going to get into it. Alright, we're going to start with man. You, me, every guy, right? It's not a mystery. We're rather simple creatures. And to a degree, it's very beneficial for us. But it also has its weaknesses, right? We can be taken advantage of because we are rather simple. Or you could say we're rather focused. By focus, I'm going to demonstrate that in a linear fashion. Top to bottom, this is what men are and what men do. Men are men. We work. That's what we do. We don't screw around. We don't look to other people to give us money and take care of us. We work. Right? Brains and brawn. We work. Right? And what do? We build. Now, I'm not talking about building houses or physically building bridges or anything like that, but we build on what we have. We take what we've worked for and we add. The next day we go and we work and we add some more and more and more. We build on what we've learned. We build on what we've done. That's how we accumulate assets. That's how we accumulate and acquire knowledge and wisdom. Understanding this is key to understanding ourselves, understanding men, and understanding how we're being hijacked. Once again, that's the threat. Man is linear. You're linear. I'm linear. Right? But we're subject to being hijacked because we focus. Right? We focus. So man works. Man builds up and he earns dollars. That right there, my brothers, that $, right? That makes us the prize. Think about it. Man work, builds, earns dollars. Now you've attracted the attention of woman. All women. There is no woman that is not attracted to power and money. Now, of course, the more power and money you have, the more attractive you are to more women. No matter how much money a woman has, she is going to be attracted to men who have power, men who have money, assets, acquired skills, right? Acquired wealth. They're always attracted to it, even if they have their own. Why? Because they want more. They want security. They want to feel safe. So even if they've got their own money, they're going to see a man who works, builds, and earns his own. They'll see it as attractive. Now, if she's got $10 million and she sees a guy with 10,000, that's really not going to make her panties fly off. But if he's got $1 million and he looks like he's going to do a lot better, even though she's got 10 million, oh yeah, she'll be attracted to that guy to some level, to some degree. Well, let's just assume this is the everyday man working through his 20s and starting to build, starting to earn money, acquire wealth, right? And the other woman, let's just start with a woman who is also in her 20s, has absolutely nothing. Never been married, just had boyfriends, right? Went to a little college. He's got a job as a hair salon stylist, or maybe a fingernail polisher girl. Right? She sees this money and she interjects herself. She steps into his life, makes herself known to him. Okay? He's on a path. Man, work, builds, earns. He builds his future, and I put a question mark on future. Okay, the reason I put the question mark on future is we need to discuss future. Women love to say this shit right here. We can build a future together. No, man is already building his own future. Right? We can look to the future. Really? What is this guy doing? Well, man, a lot of times men will say, I want to retire. I better build my future. I want to travel the world. I want to build future. I want to have a nice house. That's my future. Right? Maybe children, cars. I want to race, sports, boats, planes, trains, whatever. That's the guy's future, but there is a question mark there. It's kind of nebulous. He says, in other words, I want to be happy. And the word happy is incredibly dangerous. Incredibly dangerous. Okay? Think about the word happy just for a moment while I get a sip of coffee. Your future is your happiness. Happiness comes about in the future. This is the pitfall right here. He's earning stuff and he starts thinking about building his future. His future happiness. Woman steps in at this point and says, oh, wait a minute. I want to be involved in this, right? But he wants to build his future, his happiness. His future is his happiness. Right there. Right? Man's future is his happiness. He sees that he's working and building and earning. And he knows it's going somewhere. He can do something with all this stuff. His body, his mind, his acquired assets. That is what he sees as his happiness. So in steps woman at this point. Right? And she goes, oh, well, look at my tits. Look at my ass. Right? She leads him by his nose. Woman interrupts man's linear route, right? From top to bottom, this is the man. She interrupts it, sidetracks it. takes him on a little adventure in her panties, right? She interrupts man's linear route so that she can benefit. Now, women love to say, behind every good man is a woman who's better, or a better woman, or a smart woman, or a thoughtful. There's always some kind of woman behind the man. That's what she does. That's how she interrupts. Interrupts his top to bottom strategy. She interrupts and says, right, she is going to benefit the man, because behind every good man is a woman. A good man needs a woman behind him, right? But who really benefits from this? She benefits. She benefits. He was doing just fine without her. Now he needs her? How did this happen? How did it come about? Right? His testicles. His desire between his legs, right? Makes stupid chemicals in the brain go off. I'm not saying love is a bad thing. I'm saying it's being used as a weapon. Sex is weaponized. Woman interrupts. She benefits, but she claims she's going to benefit him, as if she's an asset. Women are a liability and a depreciating asset. But they claim to be an asset, that they're going to add even more value to this guy, right? She claims to be his future. We can build a future together. He's already, man, you already are building a future, top to bottom, for yourself. You're doing just fine. She comes along, interrupts everything, says she'll benefit you, but it's clearly her that's benefiting. And then she claims to be building a future with you. Down here, future is happiness. Future is happiness. Now she's claiming to be part of your future. She's claiming to be part of your happiness. This is where we get fucking mind scrambled, gentlemen. Women claiming they're going to build a future with you. Women claiming they'll make you happy. How do they do that? How? What do you want, in other words, in order to be happy? Right? You're going along just fine. Your future's your happiness. You've got dollars. You can buy things. You can save money. You can help other people as a philanthropist. You can create jobs with businesses. As a man, your world is unlimited. Woman interrupts. She benefits, claims to be the future. Now your world is limited, because you've had all this and now half of it. Right? You've got time. You've got to work with her. Woman, she's in there now. She's in the mix. She's taking your time. She asks for your time. She wants to spend time with you. Right? Because now she's your future. And she's going to benefit you long term. They love to say that. Oh, in the long term, we're going to be so much better. These are all tricks. You've been hijacked right here. Hijacked. This interjection. Okay? So now the woman says she's going to benefit you. The woman says we're going to build a future together. And so your ideas about the future and where you're going with your mind and your muscle and your acquired assets are now sidetracked and are going a different direction. Even if the woman claims she doesn't want your money, even if the woman claims that nothing's going to change, she's just with you, you are still sidetracked and moving in a different direction, because she is now a factor in your life. Factor. Right? She's the W factor, the V factor, right? The woman now allows the man to toil for the future happiness. Once she sidetracks the man and she starts benefiting from him, and she gets it into his head that she is part of his future, that she is his happiness, She's got